Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Ranch Simulator, the Southwest DLC. So as you see, there is nothing here. We are back on our normal map and not my personal private save. There's a lot more done on that private save, I'll tell you. Right now, we need to get this and get it ready for cutting some trees. I don't know what's going on, but phlegm in the back of my throat is like not wanting to go away. I don't know why putting a fuel tank in here automatically turns on the generator. They need to, work on that because that is not realistic for one. Two, I'd rather not do that. I want to be able to turn it on and off so that way I know what's going on. Alright, well, it looks like, come on, get in here. Why do we have... because we already have one. Okay. I think we need to go check that out. I don't remember. I really do not remember. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to think. I don't remember. When we got it, did we do anything with it? Is it fresh? Is it... we just stick it down before leaving? I mean, any of that stuff. We gotta give these trees just a few more minutes, looks of it. Or did they finally grow? I think they grew. Okay, well, we're still gonna go double check on this. It may just be my imagination. Took my eye off the road for a second there. I do believe the foliage just turned off for some reason. I don't remember turning it off in this one. So it must be a global setting that works across the entire, every one of them, actually. So I gotta put that back on here in a second. Yeah, it's got 22 gallons. 47 out of 0.80. 50s. We'll let it go for a little bit. It happens. That's probably the best thing we can do. And we still stuck the landing. How about that? ain't no way in real life that would happen. It would have been on our roof, and that would have been it. Car coming. Traffic in this game is so slow. I don't know actually why I came this way, just force of habit. Okay, well, now we can actually get started. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's going on. Hello. Timber. Okay. Let's see. Yep, I figured one or two got outside. Looks like just those. Alright, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pile up these saplings. A lot of back and forth going on right now, and that's to be expected when it's picking up a sapling and going and piling it somewhere else. Eventually, why did I grab? Really? Down. Down. There. Yeah, I gotta look into something. Even if it's over counter med, kind of help with it. All of a sudden, the past like week, I've had this issue. Well, okay, no, it's been a little longer than that. It's been ever since I got over COVID. This has been lingering. Tell you what, that's one thing I do not wish anyone to have. Oh, it's like going through hell. I don't know how many exactly we have. Has anybody been keeping count? Come on. But I think this might be the last one. No grass in this area. As you can see, I took the grass out. It makes it a lot easier to manage. This part might make people sick. Oh, I gotta get my fingers in that. Tree stump keeps bouncing me, otherwise I'd be able to get back here at least with one before it got. This is a really terrible stack that, you know. There. That's the main thing, as long as it's there. And devs, y'all need to do something about this texture issue. Y'all went to this different engine, but now we have more texture issues than we did before. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5 is supposed to be better, but yet if you die out in the wilderness and have to be respawned by the game, you'll end up with texture issues all over the place. I mean, weird texture issues. If you look back at one of my episodes, you'll actually see that is the case. But yeah, I don't know. We're almost done. Gathering them, and then we got to finish them. And we got to replant the trees. For the moment, that's what. Although some people may think that leaving the stumps makes them grow back, that is not the case. Not in this one. This game does not do that. I don't know how many we have, so I'm just going to put in roughly around the same amount as we just took out, so pardon me. Sorry y'all are having to deal with that. I think we'll do this one right here, and then we'll call it for now and go ahead and grab the saplings. Because we're going to need a lot of lumber. And I think we may put a temporary pig in somewhere. Because we are going to need pigs. And we may also do a small chicken coop somewhere. Although I'm not really sure, because I mean, unless I'm doing cheese, I really don't use the pigs. Only time I use eggs is when I'm doing cheese. I don't do sausage much. Unless somebody wants me to do sausage, I pretty much don't do a whole lot of it. I do set up an area for it. Every now and then I dabble. I'll make up a few here and there just for the fun of it. But other than that, I just leave the pig meat as it is and just take the pig meat in, because it seems to get a pretty good amount of money just on its own. You know, I didn't count these, but I got a feeling that we have just enough holes. And that is a bit spooky and weird all in one. Yes, that is like very odd that I made just enough holes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 trees. These 2 rows ain't too bad. This one here started veering off to the right. Oh, yeah. Now let's get these stacked real quick. Hopefully everybody out there is having a good day today. I'm finding that today is actually a nice relaxing one. Not too hot, not too cold. Of course, I haven't been outside, so I don't know if it's that hot out or not. It doesn't feel like it is. Because I do live in an RV, so our AC doesn't always keep up when it's hot out. And yes, I live in an RV by design. We did have a place out in another county, or another town anyway, from where we're at now. And well, when the illness took over the entire planet and did what it did, a lot of people were buying up places like where I was at, and well, they ruined it for people. Being on an income that's once a month, when they buy these places up, they put like a couple of $100 into them, a couple $1,000 into them at that, and then all of a sudden they want to jack the rent up twice as much as what it was. Well, when you're on a set income, you don't have that income coming in to pay that rent. So you go from say 400 to 800, and your income's only say 800. That's not going to happen. So, let's say we decided We actually decided to go into a tent. We stayed in a tent for about 4 months and then saved up enough money to get into the place we're in now, which is an RV. Sometimes it's just easier to say, okay, we'll reset, than it is to try and fight the system. And I don't mind living in an RV. I've done it before in my life, and it's actually quite relaxing because if you get tired of where you're at, you just pick up and go somewhere else. All you're doing is renting a lot. You park your RV on it. You stay there as long as you want. When you get tired of the scenery, is the tank empty again? But yeah, like I said, it's not a bad way to live. It's also cheaper because the apartments around here, an apartment nonetheless, around here, you're looking at anywhere from $1,500 to $1,700 a month, and that's for a one bedroom. So my lot rent, I pay $425 a month for lot rent, and I pay for my electric. My electric this month is $83. So I don't mind that. I will take that bill over any other bill any day. How many do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get this here. So. But yeah, so that's how it is for me. I don't know about anybody else, but I find it is a little cheaper and easier to manage. And repairs on this place ain't nothing like they are on a house. A house, you get a roof leak, you're talking a couple of $1,000s at least just to fix a leak. Whereas this, I go out and spend maybe 35 bucks and I'm done. And that's with the actual right stuff to fix it. Because I have a metal roof over my head, and all I have to do is get Dicor. And Dicor will hold for many of years. Dicor will probably outlast the trailer, to put it honestly. And that's not meant to actually be a joke, that's actually meant to be the truth. It will outlast this trailer. Anybody that knows Dicor knows what I mean. Okay, let's get what we have here done. Well, actually, give it 3 minutes and we'll sleep and then we'll do it. Wow, we've went through a day already? Not what I'm looking for. I want to get this fence done up real quick. And then we'll work on getting a pen set up. I don't even know how much we have, really. 17, 18, yeah, we have enough. We'll work this side first. One full stack does 2 fence lengths. Oh yeah, I forgot that one had some in it already. Let me do this. Because otherwise it looks like I'm lying to you when I'm not. So how's everybody's day out there? Everybody having a good day? How's life been treating you? If y'all got any questions on this game, feel free to ask. If I have the answer, I will definitely give it to you. Now, the whole ordeal with this turning to there is it will turn like it has already. And it's going to go down. Look at me on the ferry. I've got wings. I fly. Don't ask me, I have no idea. I'm just being a smart aleck. It'll come down somewhere around here. And it'll go over and then go back up. So it's going to be a pretty decent sized area. I got to run all the way back up here. The fence on this side is done. That is good. I just don't think we're going to have enough to do the entire side over here. No, there's no way. And I'm going to take a guess we have a storm coming in. Yay! We have no structure to get out of. Get out of storm. So we'll be hiding in the truck for a few minutes. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need four packs. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 packs. How does our bed not go flying off? It's a inflatable mattress. That thing should not be still sitting there. Yeah, it should be flying off. Oh, come on, storm, go away. I hate these storms. You can't see anything to do anything. Oh, come on, storm. Devs, y'all gotta put an option in to turn these things off. You would think by now, after how many years this game has been out, nobody likes the thunderstorms over on the main map, and they want options to turn that off. Why would you go and add a sandstorm to a map, knowing people are not going to want it? Common sense, people. Common sense. This right here, it keeps you from doing anything. You can't hunt, you can't build, you can't do anything. And one, I'm pretty sure y'all as viewers do not want to sit here and have this wind in your ears. So it makes it very hard to stream it because of that fact. You don't want people, especially if you got a headset on like I do. It really is not nice. Well, the wind's dying down, so that means it's starting to go away. Amen. I do not want that riding around the back of the truck. Tailgate, please. Thank you. I love when you go to open the tailgate and it puts you in the truck. That bag just flipped upside down. The writing's upside down. Cannot do it. My OCD won't let me. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Hey, the trees are doing something. Not enough. So, we're going to go find some trees. I already know where there is some. And we're going to cut down some trees and bring them back. You ain't worried about the fence being open? All right. Well, steering in this game sucks. I swear. Such a pain in the ass. Turn! So I like the idea that on this particular map, they've added it to where you can go and cut the trees down from other places. Whereas on the main map, unless they've changed that, now I haven't been back over on the main map, so I don't know if they've changed it. But I do know that on the main map, at one point, you could not cut down trees that were not on your farm or on your ranch. I think we'll start with these ones over here. Pick the area. I ain't gonna have something come up on the backside. See anything at the moment. That's there, I know that. Start with these ones. And the tree stumps after a while will disappear on their own. Now we can either cut them here or we can take them with us. Cut them at the house. Fine. Don't ask me why they start shaking like that. I mean, look at this. It's freaking out. It freaks out even more. You actually cut them. Not cut this one? No. Okay. I was in the process of cutting that. I don't know why I just did that. Okay, well, I think we have a ton as it is already cut. I don't know how many you can actually have on the ground before lag starts to set in. So let's get this out and set it up and start going to town. I'm gonna do it right here. Used to be you held down the button and it would automatically just turn until it got to where you. What is with the placement? Acting real funny all of a sudden. There's not a flash spot. Okay. So another thing about these sawmills is right now I can't pick it up. There's no option to pick it up. And that is because the fuel tank is in the back. As long as you keep this tank in here, it locks this down. Keeps it from being able to be accidentally picked up. So you can sit here all day long cutting, pressing the button, and it will not do anything. See? Can't accidentally pick it up. So, a little helpful hint or tip, whatever you want to call it. Don't be afraid to talk in the chat amongst yourselves or with me. It don't matter. And if you're new here and you want to subscribe, my guest, the more the merrier. If you like what you see so far and you want to help us out, hit that like button. It does help the channel to be seen by other people, and it gets us put out there for other people to be, see us or see me. Trying to get it to 300 subs. Break the record so far. Record is, I think it was 287 last, highest one it was. I've lost a couple subs, yes, I know. It does happen. People come and go. Mainly when they get mad that I'm not doing something that they want me to do, they decide to pull their subscription. however you want to look at it. And they just bump their head. But anyway, yeah, I've had a few people that I wasn't doing things the way they wanted them done, so they weren't too happy with it. Oh, I'm going to unsub because you're not doing it this way. Well, that's fine. Go ahead. Last I looked, it was my name on the credit cards about the game. So play the game the way I'm playing it. If you give me a suggestion and I like the suggestion and it works better than what I'm doing, then yeah, I'll do it that way. But if it don't work better than the way I'm doing it, why would I do it that way? Not to say that I won't take things into consideration. I will. Works better than what I'm doing, I will definitely do it that way. But I've had some people just downright say, oh no, if you ain't going to do it this way, I ain't going to watch it. Well, sorry. Have a good day. I don't know why people have to be that way. Everybody plays different. I go watch people. Yes, there's things that people do that I'm not big on. I'm like, oh, why are you doing it that way? It's so much easier this way. But it's not my choice to tell them how to play it. It's not my place to tell them how to play it, I should say. I can tell them all day long, but it's not my place to. It's not right for me to do so. Well, hello, hello. How you doing, Armand? Armand? If I say that wrong, don't mind me. I am bad with names. Very bad with names. There's times I don't think I even spell my own name right. That's not even an exaggeration. Hello, how you doing today? Hope everything's well. I hope everybody's liking the game. Exodus Gaming, hello from... Can you pronounce that? I'm bad with names. I'm not even going to try and say that because I don't want to mispronounce it, but hello, and how you doing? Welcome in. Get all these logs put over here, and then we'll cut them up, put them on the trailer, and then move on to the next area. I'm going to leave these stumps here and see how long it takes them to either disappear or what. I'm pretty sure from what I remember they disappear. I'm going to try and get as many planks as we possibly can while we're out and about. Finish the fence and then try and, like I said, get some pigs going. I really want to get the pigs going because the pigs is where the money is. That's between that and the oil rig that I have behind me here, is how I'm going to get started. That's the biggest way I make money. Now, it's not to say that that's the best way for everybody. It's just the way it works for me. I will take and put down, I will start my pigs usually before I do my oil rig. I got lucky and found an oil rig, or oil site, pretty quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, babe. Go safe. But yeah. Oh, please, can you say my name? Armand? Geshi. I don't know if I'm actually saying it right or not. And yeah, sorry if I ain't. But yeah, usually I get the pigs up and going, and then I look for a oil rig site. Just happened to be, I got stuck on the trailer. Just happened to be on this one. I come across the oil rig site before I got my pigs done, and I was looking for. I was doing the quest for the predator quest for killing the 5 predators, and just happened to come across that. I got 3 of the predators right there at the old broken down town. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate it very much. I want to do it in the machine, you know. Put it on the stack. There we go. Now, you figure there's 2 boards per log. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2, 4, 6, 8 right there in that one stack so far. So it looks like there's going to be a lot, but it's actually not that much. I need to make a personal note to myself to check the water in the van before we drive it again. He just went and started it. Got to check the water. Oh well, I'll check it. Check it later. And the stumps have disappeared, so yes, they do disappear. Just dawned on me as I was running, I'm not having to dodge them anymore. They all disappeared at the same time. Interesting. That way, and it's 4 up. Let me in, NTM. Close, and then it does that. Glitchy. Is there any more up this way? Yes, there is 2 more. I will take the furthest one because that was the harder one to see. We've almost got all of them stacked up. Come on. I don't know why it was doing that. think we might actually have them all now. Do a quick run around just to make sure, but I think these are the last ones. Okay, what was that, an autosave? I really wish they would adjust that, get it to quit doing that. Somebody with a very low-end PC is going to think there's something wrong with their PC. Oh, this game blew up my video card. No, it didn't. It's just doing an autosave. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Let's see what we got real quick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 6. Was that 30? No, can't be. 30. Yeah, it is 30. I'll be dang. I'll be dang. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. Put it back in. That will automatically start that. And now we can just sit here and cut up all the logs. Get them cut up and get them stacked up and get them loaded. See how many planks that gives us. I really wouldn't mind filling that entire trailer. I just don't see us doing that. I think it's going to take way too long. And I mean full by as in from where they start there all the way back to the tailgate. And at least no less than 5 stacked high. I think between with all these, we should have enough to do a small big coop, big pen. But I don't know how small I really want to make it. It's got to be big enough that they can have 2 pigs in it to start with, and then have room for at least 8 piglets to grow. I say 8 because that's what they can have up to at the max. Not to say that they will actually ever have that many. Matter of fact, I don't even know if this game can have that many. Was it a 6? I think. Wow, we've already been streaming for an hour. I just had to look up and notice that. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. It really doesn't. Okay, you see where this stacked up. Actually helps to have the tailgate down. You're a lot easier. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you? What the heck? What is going on here? Am I too close? I think that's what it was. I was too. Hold on. You're standing too close to it, it'll do that. Yeah, I mentioned about the tailgate and I'm still climbing up the side. But eventually I'll start using the tailgate. I take it the schools in my area are out. Neighborhood kids are starting to run around. And yes, folks, even though I live in an RV, our kids in the RV park. It is possible for families to live in an RV. I remember as a kid, every weekend my mom, my dad, and my brother and I would hop in the family car. My parents would meet me at the bus stop. And yes, the car would already be packed with everything. I mean, loaded down for bear. And deck. Here for the time being. Oh, I almost don't want to move the trailer because every time you move the trailer, the stacking changes. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. We get off the bus, and the family car would already be loaded down with everything. Pillows, blankets, clothing, whatever toys that I wanted to take with me. Because I had to have them ready the night before. And parents would load it all in the car while we were at school and meet us at the bus stops. Where we were at, it was one bus stop, one bus for both of us. And at that moment, anyway, in time, and we would go out to my uncle's place of work where he worked at, because he was the caretaker of a RV place that had been shut down for years. A resort that had been shut down. But all the stuff was there, the pool was still going. You had to keep everything going. Even though it shut down and they didn't have any plans on using it anytime soon. Hello. We'll leave that tree alone. Come on, out of my hands. I want to get too close. So there is a beehive right there. And if you go near it without the smoke can, yeah, that's going to give you one hard day. You're going to get tore up from the floor up. But no, they would pick us up and we'd go out there, and there was this old camper that was left behind by whoever. I don't know who. Nobody knows who. Nobody had any information on it. Just a camper left there by some individual. There's speculation, though, that the person that owned it had passed on. Not in it, but just passed on. They'd went back home and they didn't come back the next season. It was left there, so. And then the place closed. Needless to say, we used it. I liked it. Kinda wish I had it now. It was perfect in a way. Okay. I've never seen that happen before. You first walked in, the kitchen table was right to the right. The kitchen was along the driver's side portion of the vehicle. Whoa! Hey, folks, if you're looking for beehives, there's one there. There's one there. So this area on the map, and I will pull that up, seems to be a good area for beehives. Yet I have not seen any bears, and that's kind of scaring me at the moment that I haven't seen a bear, and yet there's beehives. Which makes me more cautious because usually wherever there's these beehives, there's bear. Yeah, we've kind of already figured that one out. But now I'm more cautious as to what's going on around me. Although it also makes me think we should start some beehives. Because now we know where there's two of them. The neighbor that has the kids just walked up the road. Yeah, it makes me think. Kids aren't like we were growing up, or at least nothing like it was for me growing up. Growing up, I didn't have game systems. Well, at least not until I was a little older. Yeah, I think the Nintendo was. I don't think I got a Nintendo until '89, and that even so, we had Mario and Duck Hunt. I'll tell you what, that game got wore out. That game got. My parents had to actually go and buy a new cartridge. We wore it out. The little what do you call them? Little pins in there that go into the little slot. They were wore off from going in and out so much. We we took it in to a place, the cartridge into a place, and the place looked at it and they were like, yeah, there's nothing we can do about this. It is pretty much shot. Now, they did have other ones, they said. In fact, that were messed up in other ways, but the boards were good. But they could replace the chips on the boards, chips that we had, to get the cartridge working again. So my dad made a deal with the guy. Well, if you have that, if you have a working one, I'll give you this one. Sorry, I had to cough. So my dad told the guy, you know, you've got donor boards in the back that need working chips, and we got this one that needs a board. So if you have one that works and you can give us a deal on it, I'll let you have this one. The guy looked at him and said, I'll do one better. He handed him a working copy of Mario and told my dad that it would be an even trade. My dad's like, you sure about that? You don't want a few dollars for your time? He's like, nope, I'll get my money back out of this one. He said, I can fix 3 cartridges with this one broken one. So he was able to, he's given one up to fix 3. So yeah, it was worth his time and money. I don't know what this stuff is or what's going on, but it needs to go away. Really irritating. Okay, let's get this going and get these cut up. And I think we'll move. I might go grab those 3 right there just to have them and then move. Almost got them cut. That was slick. Oh, come on now. Look at that. Okay. How many do we have here? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 15. Plus 15 stacks of 8. 17 stacks of 8. So 17. 8 times 17. Should be 136 planks. Not bad. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 20, 34 fence post. Say 35 fence post. So if we do a 5 by 5, that's 20 planks. Stacks. Not even stacks. 20. Oh. 20 fence posts. And oh, can't be. Anyway, let's go back to the farm, or to the ranch. Sleep through the night. Oh, come on now. It's like 3 times that I went to. It's like, oh, you're trying to cut this? Oh, hold on a minute. Hold my beer. Can't do that. Just stop a minute. Okay, this is getting annoying. I did not want you up. I have buttons on the back of my controller, and one of them just happens to be linked to the X button. So if I tap it as I walk by on accident, it'll activate whatever it is that needs X work. I hate these storms. Need a way to turn them off. Devs, are you listening? Please turn them off. Give us a way to turn them off. Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to take a very short, and I mean very short break into the next room real quick. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, very short break. Just had to step into the other room for a second. And being that I live in an RV, you can pretty much guess what that other room was. Okay. Alright, that's... And the trees back at the ranch should be... Well, there goes that mailbox. Trees back at the ranch should be fully grown, I would imagine. That being said, that'll give us more planks, and we won't even have to leave the house to get them. Or leave the ranch, the house. There ain't no house. I usually would turn here, but I think I'm just going to go straight this time. Okay, I said straight. That usually indicates staying on the road. I started stopping back at that sign. Well, actually, before the sign. Go to sleep, sleep off the night. Cut down some more trees. Seems like it's a never-ending battle, don't it? Now, fun begins. Cleaning up this mess. But at least it's not that bad of a mess. It's all really just in this one spot. Need to do this. I need to start picking these up as well. This is what takes a little bit of the time is back and forth with picking up the logs or picking them up, cutting them, stacking them, putting them on a trailer, that type of stuff. It does take a little bit, but it is worth it in the end, and it saves you also money. Do it yourself. You get a lot more done when you're doing it by yourself for yourself than pay for more. When you pay for the logs, you're paying a what, 30 something dollars or something like that? I don't remember. No, it can't be that much. Uh, I don't remember exactly how much it is. How much it is. So whatever it is, you pay that amount for. And think about this. Wow, why do you keep? Well, why I kept turning the head? And you have my finger on that button. But anyway, but if you think about it, you're paying so much for them, yet if you sell them back, planks back, you'll get $1 a plank. Yet they're getting a good amount for them. So just keep that in mind. paying attention to these planks. Not getting much in return. But also, as I was saying about myself, is that a storm I'm hearing coming in? We just had one. We literally just freaking had one. Devs, seriously. Give us the option to turn this crap off. Please. I'd rather play this game without that going on than to play it at all. It's getting to that point where I'm almost to that point of wanting to, say, okay, until they fix it, until they stop the storms, or cut them down to the point that they're not so bad. I mean, way too often. Go stand out in the frickin' desert. Please, tell me how often this stuff happens. Guarantee it ain't as much as you're doing it in this game. This is very annoying. Technically, in real life, you wouldn't be able to be out here. You'd have had to quit what you're doing and hope like heck the saplings would still be here by the time you come back. There's no way you would have had time to pick them up. Yeah, you'd have to ran inside or run to the truck, get in it. No way you could breathe. Be like, take a sandblaster and point it at your shin at full blast. Not really doing this. Don't really do it, but hypothetically that would be what it would be. Don't actually go out and do it just to find out what it feels like. It would actually hurt you. And I do not condone that. I am not promoting you to do it either. I'm just saying that's what it would feel like. I know because I've accidentally done it. You know, when they say don't wear shorts when you're sandblasting, they mean it. I was using, wasn't actually sand that I was using, it was like glass. And it was maxed out and then some as far as the PSI. Yeah, the boss man liked to be a little crazy with the PSI. Something says it required 90 PSI. Guaranteed there was 125 PSI going through it. Yeah, he didn't like warnings very well. But still. I don't know how many logs we got from this, but holy cow, there's a lot of them. I think we got just about as much logs here as we did when we went out and cut down trees. And I still brought some of those logs home with me. Pardon me. Like indigestion. There's a lot of saplings here. I'm pretty sure it's well more than the amount for which we cut out. And even the stumps are disappearing as we're talking. There is a lot of saplings. Can you say saplings? I can say saplings. Saplings galore. Kind of funny how the saplings look though, because I know saplings to be a little different. I about took the sapling over to the wrong spot. How many were y'all just screaming at the monitors? Going the wrong way. One more, I think, is all we have. And we'll be done with saplings. Holy cow. Yeah, I think we got plenty of saplings right now. We'll know how many here in a minute. Oh, autosave. And we still have a few of these logs outside the fence too that we got to pick up. Yeah, I think we may just have enough to do what we need to do to get pigs. If we don't have enough to get pigs, then I will be really surprised, because you got to figure this stack, whatever's here, times 2. That's what we get for logs. I don't know for a fact, but if there's 2 more out there, it'll be an even stack. Oh, there's more than 2. Okay. Well, that's not what I had in mind. That was in mind first place. There's one. Other one. Yeah, foliage is turned off, but yet the foliage is still here. I think we'll wait to put them on the stack. Find out what's here first. Okay, that's it. See what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 60 right there alone. 63. And times that by 2. Is that 120? 126. That's a pretty substantial amount of wood. Just checking my phone because I thought I heard it go off. Making sure I didn't hear it go off, because if I heard it go off, then means I left the ringer on. Okay, so before we get any further, I didn't say for that, I said for that. Close enough. It doesn't have to be an exact science. It's just somewhat spacing them out to where we can cut them down later. And there's a storm coming in. And it got dark. Get off the door. Yeah, I don't know. Again, we didn't count the saplings, but I don't think we're going to pull that number off again. That was just amazing that we got the right amount of holes dug. I don't think that's going to happen again. On button. Why is it so dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Unless it plans on doing a stupid storm. I know it's definitely more than the last ones. We have one empty. Like I said before, this is going to be a lot of blanks. I want to see how many it's going to be. I'll stack them all up like this. I'm going to count them again. And then we're going to do our math and find out how many it's going to be. And then go from there. It's already a lot. There's one. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. So 6 by 12. 6 by 12. 6, 72 times that by 2, 144 planks. Plus the 4 planks on the ground, or the 2 planks on the ground in front of it. So it'll be 146 planks by the time it's done. 146, huh? That's not bad. One, 2, 3, 15, 17. That's 136 sitting right there. Plus 2 off to the side. That's 138. Plus the 144. No, 46. There's 2 over there as well. Should be something like 284 planks. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Although, in-game wise, it's taken us, what, 3 days to get it? Let's start us a pig farm. A small, little, temporary pig farm. And I'm going to use part of this fence as it, so I don't have to, one, use that much more logs or planks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 18 clicks will bring it 90 degrees out. Now, to get it to go back straight, all I do is go like this, like that, and it's straight again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Screw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not get that correct. Could be correct. That should be a perfect 90. I hope it's correct. The way to find out is to do this. And yes, that is a perfect 90. But it won't matter now because two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 7. And this should just automatically go straight to where it needs to go to. Right in the... It is exactly a 90. So let's do this. Now the question of the day is, where do I want to... Here we go. I know this is going to get a lot of questions later, but I'm just going to do it this way. And of course, like I said, I knew we were going to get some kind of storm, and it's going to be fog. Devs, come on now. Sandstorms, fog. Come on. You gotta cut us a break. Give us settings that we can turn off. Matter of fact, give us the settings to turn off the fog, to turn off the storms altogether, and to turn off sandstorms as well. Also give us a setting to turn off the treasure map and treasures. because I've been hearing a lot of people complain that they're butthurt over the treasure being there and that they can get it whenever they want. Thing is, what they don't understand is there's other people that may not care about getting it and want to get it left and right. I'm not one, as you see. I've not gotten it. I got it once. That was it. At least on this save. Now, on my personal save, yes, I've gotten it multiple times. It's my personal save. I can do as I please. And I'm going to do as I please. And if that means going and getting the golden, bar a few times here and there, then so be it. It's on my personal save. On here, I've gotten it once and that's it. I know that it's there. Do I have to go and get it? No, I don't have to go and get it. Do I need to be butthurt about it being there? No, because I don't have to go and get it. Get the picture? You don't have to go get it. So drop it. Stop being so butthurt over the golden bar being there. Oh, is that a glitch? No, it's not a glitch. It's there because I want it to be there. It's for those who want to have it. You don't want it. That's fine. You don't have to go and get it. If you ain't got the self-control that it takes to not go and get it, well, then that's on you. It's not on the developer. It's not on the person next to you wanting to play the game with it in it. Stop trying to take it out for that person. That person wants it in, so let them have it in. Stop pushing them to play like you. I hate when people push to have the game the way they want it, so that way others have to suffer. Just because you don't want it in the game doesn't mean the guy next to you doesn't. That's solely on you. You don't want to play with it, that's fine. Don't ask them to take it out. Ask them to put a setting in that you can turn it off, which is what needs to be done, if anything. It's just have it in the settings to the map before you go into the map. Do you want, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a cheat because it's not a cheat. A cheat is something that you're doing against the game, not with the game. They put it in the game, so it's not technically a cheat. So I'd say just have a setting that says turn off advancements, because it is an advancement. They're basically wanting a hard mode. This map is already a hard mode map, all on its own without going and getting the gold bar. You don't have to go get it. Like I said, you can leave it there. Yes, you know it's there. You don't have to go and get it. Leave it there and just be happy that, the game is good enough to play. I'm happy that it's a good game. No, I don't like the storms. I can't stand the storms. So yes, I do want an option to toggle storms off. That is just my opinion. But I'm not asking for it to completely be removed, but at least give us the option to turn them off. Or back them off at least, where they're not so much. They're too constant, too often. And speaking about, we went from clear skies to foggy, and now foggy to sandstorm. Perfect examples of what I'm talking about. Way too freaking much. We need the option to turn them off, or at least an option for how often. You can adjust how often they come in, from 0 to full max, like it is now. We have a problem here. I could have swore we'd had enough. I guess we'll cut some. But yeah, having an option to at least either select how often, or even an option to just turn them straight off would be nice. And for those who get butthurt over the gold bar, give them the option to turn it off altogether. I have actually, give me one second. I have actually been watching a few other people stream. I'm not going to say who, but the fact that people, yep, I didn't take treasures at all. I don't see fun in that. See, exactly. You may not want to play with them, but who the hell? You don't have to play with them. And that's fine. That's understandable. I mean, more power to you if you don't. I took them once just to show where they were at. I haven't took them since. And actually, I'm not even sure that was even on... Yeah, it was on this map. I've got the saddle for it. So yeah, I've done it at least once on this map. The other map that, you know, I was talking about, my private map. Now that one, yeah, I've taken it a few times. Because I'm not trying to stream that map on a normal basis. I streamed it last stream, mainly because I was having an issue and I wanted to see if anybody else had been having it and what other people's opinions were for what was going on. So yeah, I streamed it then. And I went over the issue I was having, which was, one, you get a cow or a pig or whatever it was, the animal period, it didn't matter what it was, and you would put it in the vehicle. In this case, I had the big white flatbed truck, and yeah, I took the animal out and it just disappeared. See, I'd had it happen a couple of times already. I knew what was going on, so I wanted to do the video to show that the cows don't vanish. They don't go into the map and disappear and not come back. You actually can get them back, but you will only get them back dead. They will be dead by the time you find them. Because somehow it ends up putting whatever animal you have that you're getting out of that truck, or even out of the animal trailer. Even the animal trailer has the issue. It's a glitch, and until they fix it, we're just gonna have to, you know, work around it. But the animal will come out. Say this is the trailer, animal trailer. Animal's here. You do the button. It comes out here normally. Well, it'll bleep here. It's like a flash. You'll see it for a split second, and it'll disappear. It's because it just teleported your animal somewhere on the map. A whole nother area. I mean, completely away from you. Usually it's not completely away as in all the way on the other side of the map. It's usually within, you know, either straight ahead that way, somewhere in this area, or somewhere to this side. Not so much that way, but it'll just be there lying on the ground dead. And it's very annoying. So usually when that happens, if it happens, just take you a cooler. Well, actually take a couple of coolers with you and go hunting for your dead cow. or a dead pig, whatever it is. Go hunting for it. Least you can do is get your meat out of it. You just paid anywhere from $300 to $600 depending on which animal you buy. So you don't want to waste that meat. Go find it and at least sell that off, get something back for it. You're not going to get the full amount that you paid for the pig or the cow, but at least you get something. What is it, like $35 per piece of meat? Or is it 15? I can't remember. Point being though, it's still better than nothing. And yes, it is quite annoying. You know, I don't know. I hope I've got it. I don't think I have enough to do it. We may have to buy the feed. That ought to be interesting. Yeah, that pin over there, I've made it big enough to hold a pretty good size amount of animals in. May end up being a more permanent one. That's definitely not the size of a temporary one. What I've done there is basically the same as what I've done for my beef cows and my what are they, goats on the other map? Or no, not my other map, my other save, my personal save. And what I was talking about in that stream was the fact that I went and did some missions and stuff, and went and worked on my oil rigs. And by the time I came back to the main farm, all my animals were dead. Little irritating when you just spent a crap ton of money to not only feed them, buy them, and raise most of them. It was a very annoying experience to have happen. Coming back and all my animals were dead. My chickens, my cows, my pigs, everything was dead. Goats. So yeah, I don't know exactly what happened there because I checked the food troughs. The food troughs were full. I checked the silo. The silo was good. Only needed to be topped up with like 20 some odd dollars on on the one. So I don't know what happened or what to think. So then it just all of them were dead. And another thing that's getting me is I've got 3 feed troughs, or not feed troughs, silos, food silos on my map, on my personal save. I only ever have to fill the one. The other 2 always stay full, but yet they're working. I'm a little confused on that one. I don't know if that is a glitch and they just don't ever come off 200, yet still work. I'm paying for the one to get refilled every now and then, but it's not a lot of money being. Okay, so there we have all the fences we have set at the moment done. Now I gotta get food troughs put in. Right. All right, now let's get not fully stacked, but somewhat stacked. I was missing one board. How goes? All right. Well, let's get the food troughs. Can't even get the food troughs in here. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Connect for a minute. Pain in my butt. Okay, let's go make it daylight. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a square within a square. I don't know about that one. See here in a minute. Funny. That is quite funny. Change that home. That's the way to do it. That should, in theory, that should be just right. Wrong button. Could fit this, but the problem is higher up. This is where the little UTV comes in here. The UTV can get in and out of these gates a lot easier than some of these bigger vehicles. Surprisingly, it wasn't the problem right there. I don't like the idea that you can't run with a crowbar in your hand. Makes no sense. I can go out to the van right now, grab my crowbar, and run down the road with it. Is it safe to run with one? No. But can you do it? Yes. Should you do it? No. That is definitely not something you should be doing. Alright, let's see here. Might be able to get a better view. Whoa! Better view maybe, but holy cow, is it jumpy. See. Like so maybe? See what it does. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nothing good. Here we go again with the storms. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. And those should be close enough to the fence lines. I really shouldn't have to do it, but I will. I wasn't going to, but I think I will. Only because I think it'll look better. Okay, now let's go get all the fencing that we have. I can't even see the freaking gate. Where's the gate? Ay, ay, ay. Anyone else find a problem with these storms? You ready already? Hey. Oh, the trees are already ready again. I go through a lot of fuel. A lot of fuel. Trees, logs, planks, and more. Because after I get this in place to where I can at least see where it's at, then I got to build the. You know what? I should have left those fences in. Would have made it easier doing the feed troughs. Actually, maybe not. We've got a pretty good stack going here. You know, for some reason, I've just got to say, I think swapped out where you can put things in the brick bed. I swear it used to be. Put them. Come on. One I want. Yeah, it used to be you could haul more. Now it seems like you can haul less. Like the UTV, you used to be able to put the planks on the roof of the cab, and it extended it a little bit, and it also gave you shade. Now, you can't put nothing up there. What's the deal with that? Does anybody know why they made it where you couldn't put anything up there? I mean, I know for a fact that it's not meant to go up there, but it didn't hurt anything. Why did you turn? Well, I do believe the dog's excited. What you got here?
My drink.
That was peach tea. That is yummy. My old lady just walked in the door from the store. Walked in, handed me a cup. I said, "What you got there?" She goes, "Taste it." I did, and it's peach tea. Like me some peach tea. She said it was her drink, but I'll tell you what, that ain't gonna happen. I'll steal it from her. I think we actually have enough. And why does it take so long for the vehicle to respond? If I go out in my van and hit the gas pedal, it doesn't take it like 3 minutes to freaking hit the start going. It instantly goes. Kind of weird that it takes so long for the vehicles to really start going. Why ain't that coming out? Maybe we have that done. And we come here, stand right here. First person. Oh, are you kidding me with the storm crap? Has anyone counted how many storms we've had in this particular spring? this one here we need to stand in between. All around this grain silo. Remember, we added on for that, so we want all the grain silo. And don't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be in the same exact spot as the last one. Just on the line is all that I go for. Now see, this one here can be in the center. It's going to be centered no matter what. Just instant, or am I standing in a sweet spot? I'm standing in a sweet spot. Okay. Okay, so now sorry, give me 1 second. My cat is outside on the hood of the van. There she goes. Acting. We may or may not make it take this day after all. I'm not sure on how much longer this takes. I would really, really like to get pigs today. I can deal with only having one of the troughs going. But I need to have the feed and water going as well. And the way I did that pin is 12 by 12 because it sits squarely inside the circle for the silo. Now, if I want to do chickens, there is one spot that I'll be able to do chickens and not have to worry about another silo. With 4 stacks, huh? I'm going to go ahead and do the one over here because that makes more sense to try and get those done. I think we'll be able to do that. And then at least this way they'll have one on each side until we can get the other ones done. Let's go ahead and see all the wood so far that's been cut. That's not bad. That is not bad. All that wood. Wow. 30, that's 30, and we need one button. Oh, let's see, 125 there and 150, so it's 275. Road trip. I love how if you're turning the wheel to the right, it'll go left. If you turn the wheel to the left, it'll go to the right. Like, really, game? Backwards. And Devs, that spot on the bridge, coming on and off the bridge, needs work. Brakes would be nice. Can't stop. It's like you're on ice. Ay, ay, ay. I need 275. Well, don't look like we're getting that done anytime today. Which means we're not going to be able to get pigs today either. Because to get what I needed this alone, is 2,000. Guess what we do not have? We do not have 2,000. So, again, gonna have to wait on pigs. But we're at least getting close to the pigs. That being said, that's pretty much it for today then. That's all I can do. And we're getting close to the time anyway for me having to go, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it here. And next time we will work on actually finishing the pigs. Probably go out and do some missions, or I don't know. We'll figure something out. Meantime, though, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Y'all take care, stay safe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.